Damn you, Peter.
I cannot believe I did that. All of that talking for nothing.
I believe it. It happens to the best of us.
Oh, boy.
I believe it because it happens literally every single time.
Yeah, I can hear you now. You can through.
Okay, so last week I almost killed a bunch. Well, I did kill a bunch of people. If you were here, that's session 0. This is session 1. If you subscribe, our players get Random Madness, and you get to watch all the on-demand episodes of past episodes and present episodes whenever you like. Otherwise, if you want to watch it on demand, you have to wait a week for an episode to show up on YouTube. If you are new here, we have Pantheon points that you can earn by clicking follow. You can use those points to contribute to the community challenge or to buy advantages or disadvantages for the Dungeon Master or the players. Dave is our guest winner, is our guest appearance person who won in the 30 subscription contest, and he is in his second week playing this week because he didn't get to play too much and he had the free time. So, and just as I say that, guess who shows up? Soon as he clicks log in. I'll go back to the other screen till he logs in. And I believe when we left off last week, and he's logged in. Hey, we're lined up. All right. And he's not on the camera. Okay, so he'll be right there. This is going swimmingly tonight.
Sounds like an auction.
Okay, so
Or a horse race.
Eric
Or a
will not
horse
be here
race,
tonight.
yeah.
He has gone away on vacation or something like that. And he left the fates of his character in my hands. I mean,
With respect, no.
and let's see. When we left off last week, after killing a whole bunch of people, I finished up by almost killing the father of Trius the Healer in the town of Woodruff. And the hero, Azrael, heard the commotion and ran into the front door, where he found Trius bent over the prone form of his father with a spear in his chest. And across the room, the person, creature, whatever, that threw the spear, who had a very deep voice that I don't know if I can do again. And that is where we left off. How would everybody like to introduce their characters and themselves? Let's start with our guest, Dave.
So I will introduce myself without my voice mod. I am also known as Hellsong. Like as Peter mentioned, I was a guest here. I created an ASMR, a fallen ASMR named Azrael. And it looks like I am in line to fight somebody immediately. So without further ado, I'll let everyone else go and come back to me getting killed.
Eric, introduce yourself. Oh, he's not here. Greg, your turn.
I'd like to go back to Eric for a second.
Okay, Eric, how you feeling tonight? That good. Okay, your turn, Greg.
All right. Well, I'm Caius, formerly Caius, Eater of Bunnies, Slayer of Langdorosa, and it goes on and on. But now I am Caius, Eater of Spiders, and I am a turtle who grew up in Turtle Wharf and has recently, while sitting upon the beach, run into another one of their players. I guess basically having his first chance at a real adventure, as he is told he should be escorting the lovely Yora to her future destinations. So I guess take it away, Jen.
The segues are weird. Anyway, I'm Jen, playing Yor Volufus, your friendly neighborhood tiefling bard, who had a tragic incident in her hometown and almost drowned and was tied up by her foot by Caius, eater of spiders. And they are on their way to find Eridor. And yours friend, hopefully Saldana will be there. So Jacob.
Jacob, I'm playing Saldana. She is an Eladrin monk who has lost her parents and has no idea what's going on, but she found a list of names of people to hunt down, so she's in the process of doing that. At least that's what she thinks. And Matthew.
You're muted,
You're
Mel.
muted.
No Vogliamo.
My mute actually works this time. I am Mathieu, playing Pen Bear, which is desperately trying to get things working here, and I am currently in flight to a place that
Woodruff.
Woodruff, that I kind of roughly know where I'm going, I think, to join the others that I've seen in a dream. And that is about it.
Well, there is one more thing. You tend to turn into a spider.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to talk about this. We'll see how that goes.
Well,
We can burn that bridge when we get to it.
yeah, it's just worth mentioning because we have the eater of spiders on the team now. So
Yeah, well, you know,
See what happens.
yeah.
spiders are faster, so we'll see.
Oh, there you go. Faster than a turtle, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slow
so-
and steady. Eats the legs. Something like that.
Wow. So
Floor now.
here we are at the start of our episode, and actually, we are going to start with Saldana. But we're not going to a separate screen this evening. We are going to stay on the one screen. So, Saldana, you just came into town a few minutes ago. There, that should bring you up to the screen.
Yep.
Gotta make sure the...
Oh, I think the stream title. Did that get changed already?
No, still Out of the Abyss.
What? Oh, I don't care. I'll change it after we air. So, actually, Drax, I gotta do the rewards too. And so, Donna, you come into town. You have been traveling for a while now, and nobody's buy rewards yet in the Pantheon points. And it's actually dark out. I should have turned off the lights, but the sun is nearly set, so it's more
Also-
like late dusk.
Peter,
Yes.
they're saying that you're low compared to everybody else.
Well, this is no time to be making height jokes.
Well, maybe, I don't know what to tell you, I'm sorry.
Is that better, Mr. Draconicus?
If not, I'm sure Pete would gladly mime out everything he's saying.
No.
10.
And can anybody hear me? It's not better? Well, sheesh. What do you want from me, Mark? Okay. Audio settings. Do 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 do. I'm in the mood for Christmas. I hope that's better. It might be a little loud for everybody else. I hope you can hear me better. Not sure what the deal is. Can you hear me? And that's a little bit better. Thank you, Wiley. And let's see. Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted?
They're talking about how the sun is going down as Saldana arrives
Yes.
into town.
You feel that pull toward the west side of town, as you are walking, you see farmers closing up their farming tools and stuff, putting their farming tools away, that sort of thing. And it's pretty obvious as you enter the town that this is a farming community. Everybody seems friendly. They don't react poorly to the presence of an elf entering their town. There are a few humans, but for the most part, it's mostly dwarves, elves, halflings, and various races. And you are feeling that pull toward the west. That pull that I'm talking about is something inside you that is, you have been feeling it since you had the dream of you and 4 others facing a dragon attack in a keep in a strange town that was called by some name that you can't remember. And now, since then, you have been traveling. The draw has brought you to this town, the town of Woodruff.
So Saldana is going to kind of move to the city, trying to figure out where that pull's coming from. But as is fitting with her trading, she's going to try and keep to the shadows for the most part, and just try and be as unnoticed as possible as she kind of moves throughout the city, trying to figure out what exactly is calling to her.
Okay. The feeling as you're walking, it's pretty easy for you to stay hidden, although there are multiple races here that have dark vision. They see they see you walking. Some of them don't even notice you for the most part. Most of them don't notice you at this point as you get deeper in the town, because you are sticking to the shadows and stuff. And as far as that drawing feeling, it's like, you have a twin, for instance. With twins, how they would feel, it's said that they could feel drawn to each other if they've never met, and that they could just meet up somehow. Perhaps it's fate, perhaps it's destiny, but you feel the same way. You're feeling that drawing toward a location that you feel like fate or your destiny is drawing you to. It's not a magical draw or anything like that. It's more like something that just has to be.
Yeah, I mean, Saldana she's going to keep following whatever that feeling is. Just keep moving throughout the city, trying to see if she can figure out like what it is that's pulling her and why she has this feeling all of a sudden, because it's only been there for a couple of days at this point, right?
Yep, and right as you reach that spot, we are going to switch to our other players. And that would be Caius and Yora.
Oh, Caius, before Caius enters the fray, I'm just wondering if anybody can get us advantage today.
And also our 4 madnesses.
Okay. I'm gonna give them to you, and I will fix.
I'm sure that somebody else was thinking it. That's why I wanted to
You
mention it.
people are pushy tonight. I tell you, you're pushy. Okay.
Yeah. Just do your job.
I was gonna buy Saldana advantage there just in case she needed it, but
So while I am setting that up, we are focused on Caius and Yora, and they're gonna have a conversation with one another. They have been traveling together for a year, and Caius has tried to serve as her protector, but Yora does have her own mind, and she's not exactly easy to take down for anybody. And so right now you've been traveling for a year, and it is strictly an assignment to Caius. He wants to do the honorable thing. It's a matter of honor. He is a paladin, and he wants to make sure you reach whatever destiny has in store for you. As far as he knows, it is not a part of his destiny. It's just his assignment. And you two can have that conversation right now while I fix a few things.
You think after a year we would have found Eridor by now? Why does no one give good directions?
Well, I don't know. Jeez.
Why have we not found Eridor, Peter, in a year?
I thought we were maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, we were a month.
Something like that. I don't know, really. Maybe we've been going in circles. That's the only
Time
thing I
really
can
does
think
slow
of.
down when you're a turtle, I guess.
I mean, don't blame it on my turtleism.
You said
I've
it.
been-
You said
these legs
turtles
have been
run
moving.
slow on time. The very first time that I met you.
Well,
And
I
I'm all
mean,
like, you know what? Maybe I need some help. And you're like, okay, well, we'll get around to it. No, I'd like some help now, please.
I don't think everything has to be a rush, but I think we should have been there by now as well. I don't know. What am I supposed to read? The stars or something?
Or find a good map.
I thought we did. We overpaid for this one. It turns out that it's a place that doesn't exist even, but I know we'll figure this out
That's why
soon.
you don't buy it from the man on the corner in a straight coat.
He looked on. He told me that it was fine. I have a. Sometimes I trust too easily. I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
I wonder why they thought you were the best turtle to bring.
Let's just keep going.
Fine.
Yeah.
Peter, why have we not found Eridor? What
You
have we
are
been doing?
on the continent of Eridor.
What time of the day is it?
So you have found Eridor. It is the end of the day, and all the rewards are now set up, so you should have access to those now. And the title has been changed. It is dusk. It is actually maybe 30 minutes before full darkness settles in. Something like that. And as you enter town, you see a little halfling woman working at a fruit store. She's starting to pack it up and that sort of thing, putting away her supplies so that they can sit for the night and so forth. So
Yora, do you think that the sky is just a sheet of black velvet with holes punched in it?
Who punched the holes? Who's holding the
Don't
sheet?
know. I really don't know. These are questions that I've never really pondered much until we started traveling together.
Wait, but aren't you part of like a religious cult thing? Isn't that part of like your training? What do they tell you?
I mean, I don't really understand too much about it, to be honest. I'm not very. I just do what they do for a while, and then they called me a paladin. I mean, I thought this would be more informative, as we like a learning on the job sort of thing. But really, it's been. I mean, who knows?
And what?
Let's just go see if this lady has any nice fruit.
Some grapes would be great.
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, what can I do for you, lad?
Do you have any grapes by chance?
Yes, we have some great grapes here. We also have some peaches, some cherries, some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful apples that I really love to eat.
Do you need chocolate to go with the apples?
No, dearie, I'm not even sure what chocolate is. I'm sorry.
I don't know what chocolate is. You have cherries and peaches, but no chocolate?
Sorry.
I'm sure that someone will have it. We'll get some fruit and it'll be fine. Fruit is good for you, right?
Yes, but it's even better when it's dipped in chocolate.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll take your word for it. We'll take one of everything, miss.
You have
Okay.
everything. I'm not sharing with you.
Okay. Two of every. How much is two of everything?
Well, it's quite pricey. It is 5 silver for one of everything, so 1 gold
Well,
piece.
luckily, they gave me 10,000 gold pieces to start this journey with. So I still have.
Oh, I'm gonna elbow Caius. Shh! You don't say that.
Right. Yes. She looks nice, though. She's selling fruit.
I assure you, I am quite nice. Here is your package.
Yeah.
Please give me my money so that I can close up for the evening.
She's just a fruit seller.
Oh, by the way, my name is Bonzi.
See, her name is Bonzi. Bonzi the fruit seller.
I'm not saying she's not a nice lady. I'm saying she might still want your money.
Right. Well, I think here you are, Bonzi, and a couple of coppers to spare for just being so wonderful. Let's go.
If she's so wonderful, why don't you marry her?
Oh boy.
Eat my
Okay, so
grapes. I'm gonna be popping them in my mouth like real bright, like.
okay, so you are proceeding into town. As you're walking, you're seeing farmers closing up shop and that sort of thing. You see them. You see an older woman taking clothes off a clothesline. Yora, I think your turtle is lost.
I just can't see very far. You're describing things that I can't see.
He done
so-
left you behind, Yora. I'm sure with his sense of direction, he'll be right next to you in a minute anyways.
No, here I am. That's fine. What is this town? We probably should have asked her that.
I'm not sure.
What does your map say?
We're not on the map anymore, so I don't think it's working.
Hey, Pete, am I able to hear this conversation?
No. But I'm glad you said something. We're gonna switch to you real quick.
Look, there's a fountain in the center of whatever this is. A village, town, or a hamlet, perhaps?
Hey, Scene Hog. We're switching to Sadana.
Okay. Let's try to make
So-
this transition.
Hey, quit walking!
Nice. Segways suck.
Sadana, you are sure the strange feeling you felt inside during your journey has led you here, but the moment you entered into town, that feeling faded. So as you got deeper into town, that feeling, that draw, faded. And as you walk forward, taking in your darkening surroundings, the sun is setting, of course. Woodruff is a farming community. You can see crops all around as far as your eyes can see. Somewhere in this town, you believe, is the man who killed your family. You were informed by your mentor. What was his name?
That was an excellent question.
Well, your mentor was able to find information saying that the person who killed, responsible for the deaths of your family, was in this town. And so you have traveled here to find him and avenge your family. Even now, chills of excitement cause goosebumps to rise on your arms. Your family has been coming to you in your dreams, crying out, "Avenge us, Sadana! Avenge us!" Each night when you go to sleep under the stars, the nightmares come to you, showing you how your parents must have suffered as they died. Shaking your head and looking angrily around you, your eyes narrow, your expression darkens. Tonight, you plan to kill, and nothing will stop you. And then we go back to Yora. Yora and Caius. As you are walking toward the center of town, you do indeed see a fountain. But you also, Yora, you see something flitting about in the shadows. It is the shape of a woman. An elven woman. And she looks familiar.
I imagine this whole entire time I've been trying to get Caius to throw grapes in my mouth, and then I probably drop all the grapes, and I'm gonna kind of like slap him on the chest.
Yes, there's a fountain.
No, behind it. Do you see it? I think I see Saldana. And
Oh, what now?
start moving off. Saldana, my friend that I've been telling you about for the past year.
Oh, that
Saldana, Sass, like the whole story. I've told it to you.
Let's go then, I guess. Just don't run off. Supposed to be watching your back, so just make sure I can see it.
So Donna, you hear a noise, feet crunching on gravel, and you turn and look to your left, and that's when you see someone you never thought you would ever see again. Someone from your childhood, and someone from that dream you had.
Saldana is gonna kind of freeze in shock for a second, because this is the last person she thought she'd ever see. And once she realizes that it is Yora, Saldana will go up to Yora and give her a hug.
Aw, Yora's gonna cry and hug her back.
And as the two of you hug, you're overwhelmed with a feeling of long-time love. Not love in a romantic sense, but family type of love. You are like sisters. And as you embrace Saldana, you notice that there's a rather strange-looking turtle behind Yora, who seems to be trying to find his way awkwardly around the fountain.
Who's that? And Saldana will kind of gesture over towards Caius.
Caius is standing with one foot in the fountain.
That's Caius. He's good, but he's a little special. I think you guys will get along.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. Saldana, I have heard about you, quite a lot actually. So it is my pleasure.
Hopefully it's only the good things.
Mostly good, yes.
Yeah, no, it was just all about how you were the sneaky one, and I was the lyrical one, and Sass was the artistic one, and all of our shenanigans, and how sad it's been to not see you for the last several years. But that I had dreams about you, and actually about Caius, and some other people. It was very strange. And, like, even though I haven't seen you in several years, you look like you do now. Caius didn't look like this, though.
Yeah, I've had dreams too, but I think it's because you told me about your dreams that I've now had dreams, but I don't know.
Dreams inside of
confusing.
dreams.
Dreams are weird. I don't get them. I get them, but I don't. Anyways, nice to meet you.
You didn't happen to have dreams of, like, trying to hunt a cult or anything like that, did you? Fighting dragons and other nonsense?
Yeah, actually.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. We were fighting dragons. Something. I don't even know what that
I
was.
wrote dragons. I wrote about it in my journal.
Doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what it is. But, I mean, it was weird.
And I'll pull in my bag and I'll like flip through like the last year's worth to like get to my like last like journal entry.
Why You said dragon, and I knew what you were talking about, but I don't know.
Isn't that what they were called in the dream? Like that's what people kept calling them. I thought.
Yeah, but I've asked people about those before. Like we were talking about it a while back. Like, this is like almost a year ago. But we were talking with some folks back from where I'm from, the Turtle Wharf, and they were like, "What is a dragon?" And so we just dropped it. It didn't make any sense, really. So
You should know,
Well-
guys. A rule of thumb: never tell people about your dreams unless you really want to have weird stares.
yes.
The turtle are the short amount of time that I spent with them, they're pretty open. They're good people.
We are. We like to mix it up and, take in the sights of the world. We're adventurers.
And that's how he got roped into being with me for the last year.
It's been a wonderful year. I hope you do get to the city that we have been hoping to get to soon.
He says
No.
that, but it's only because you're here. You should have heard what he was saying before you were here.
Oh, I'm sure it was
So-
a riot.
As the three of you are talking, you suddenly hear the cry of a very large eagle high above. And as you all look up, you see the silhouette almost completely covered by shadow, by the way, because it is dark, but it is standing out against the darkening skyline. You see a giant eagle. And sitting atop that giant eagle, circling you, is a humanoid form. And it circles and starts flying lower. Pen Bear, what do you do?
I will ask Fanchas to just drop slowly, like on the other side of the fountain.
And when the eagle starts coming down, because I'm sure it's pretty large size, Saldana is going to kind of put herself between the eagle and Yora.
And Caius draws his sword.
Sheesh.
Saldana,
Slowly.
it's just a bird.
It's a big bird.
That's fine. That's really cool.
I agree, but I just saw you. I don't want to lose you in the moment after I saw you. It's gone through a lot, and I can't imagine losing
Why?
you too.
Do you think that I'm gonna jump on the back of a giant eagle and fly away?
I mean, I think it's a 50-50 at this point. Although you kind of have your own wings, so I don't know why you jump on something else to fly, to be fully honest.
Exactly. I got it.
That's a good point.
Do you not recognize me? Or am I the only one that knows all of you?
How dark is it, Pete?
Is the eagle talking to us right now?
It is about 25 minutes till full darkness, so it's twilight.
Okay. Are you still
So I would
on?
be.
I thought you were flying on an eagle in the air.
Well, I'm basically
Or are
like
you the
landing. I'm landing there,
Okay.
but I can't. I don't have control of the eagle, so.
You do now. Just unclick it and then click it.
Can I? Nope.
You might need to refresh.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll
Okay.
move it over there.
Oh, that's okay. No worries. Yeah. So yeah, so I've landed, and I assume they can see me now.
Yes.
All talking about you.
Yeah. That's quite the welcome. Why did you draw your weapons?
What do you want?
I just saw a giant eagle come from the sky and didn't see you on it.
What business
Oh.
do you have at this fountain, friend?
Caius,
what are you
protector
doing
of
here?
fountains.
Yours gonna kind of split the two of them and go down and sit in front of the eagle. Are you still an eagle?
Yes.
And sit in front of the eagle. Wait, the eagle can't talk, right? Can you talk as an eagle in your voice?
He's on an eagle.
He's on the
Oh, he's
eagle.
on
He's
an
not
eagle. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought the eagle. I was like,
I'm
wait,
not.
He was
I
riding
was-
it.
I'm not that good yet.
She's gonna go over and she's gonna look at the eagle and look at you. And look at the eagle and look at you.
I'm just gonna give some pat on the Fantas's neck to make sure he's calm and everything.
Can I pet your steed? Your eagle? Does he have a name?
Fantas, yes. Yeah, go ahead. It's okay. And I'll just dismount from.
Fentis?
Yeah.
Fentis, may I?
Fantas. Yeah.
May I? I'm gonna ask the bird for permission too.
Give it some
Gonna, like-
apples and grapes.
It's an eagle.
Okay.
They don't. I would much rather have a turtle than a grape, honestly.
And I'll basically just tell Fantas she just wants to, give you a nice pat on the head, and then Fantas will just go like this.
I would lose my mind. Jen would. Yours probably kind of weirded out, but Jen would be it. So awesome. Then she'll start looking back at Pen Bear. You seem really familiar. You sound really familiar.
I
But
could say the same to you. Why?
wait, yes, no, that's it. Do that again. What is that?
I've been trying to learn different animal languages, and that's something that transforming into a spider maybe. I assume if we know each other, I assume we have all had the same vision,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
You
Shared
hear
visions.
Caius's
Yeah,
stomach
I'm asking them,
grumbles.
Pete. You're not there.
You can hear a giant grumble come from Caius's stomach when you mention spiders.
Caius, you did have that dream as well, but you were in a different form when you dreamed it.
That was an
dream.
insane dream for me. I wasn't even a turtle.
So, why are we here? What guided us here?
In
I
re-
had a letter from my father to find Saldana. Caius got stuck with me. Saldana, what are you doing here?
Where exactly are we?
Where exactly are we? So many questions.
Where did we come from? Where did we go?
You're in Woodruff.
Well, I know where we
I'm-
came from.
I'm here to hunt someone down and kill him.
Oh, excuse me, what? How do you not start off with that?
Well, when you see someone you haven't seen for years, you tend to forget some of the finer details.
Fair, but not. Who? Why? Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and start over with that story?
If you need to know, my parents were killed a few years ago, and I'm here to hunt down the killers.
I am sorry for your loss.
Me too. Not as sorry as they'll be, though.
You remind me of someone I once had a dream about. It's weird. Something about, I don't know, having
Is
very.
this-
What's that thing where you have you see the thing and it happens again and you're like, what? And
Oh, the Matrix.
Deja vu?
that's the one.
Oh,
What's a matrax?
Matrix. It's a theory. It's a philosophical theory I read about in a book once in my father's study.
Ah, one of those books. Yeah.
Yes. Like all the books I've been trying to show you.
You might like it there, Caius. There's a lot of bugs.
Lots of bugs. Is it all bugs? I can't believe I've never asked you if it's supposed to be all bugs or just spiders. And why spiders? We'll get on that later. Saldana's here to kill a person.
Pete, I'm gonna look around. I have no clue why I'm there. I guess it's dark now. Do I hear anything? Do I see anything?
You
Can roll perception if you want me to.
no, actually, you, Caius, Yora, and Saldana, you feel that draw starting up again. It is stronger than ever before, and it is drawing the four of you to the west, toward a bridge you see in the fading distance.
Why? What is happening? Do you guys feel that?
Yeah, like a pearl, or like I'm being led to the south.
I see. Now I think I'm starting to remember you.
Yeah, he
Although
buys
you-
really bad directions.
You
He buys
definitely-
them.
I mean, why don't tell new people? Okay, they're just gonna
This isn't
believe
new
you.
people. This is Saldana.
Caius, have
he-
you always looked like this, or did you once look like a lizard?
Ha! I was a little
He
younger,
looked like
maybe.
a dragon baby. I remember it was very cute, but he was very scary. You remember? Oh, I forgot about that part of the dream.
I don't know what you're talking about. I kind of, I don't know. There it is, and then nope. What was I looking at again?
I do think I feel what Penbear's feeling though, and I think it's coming from the west, not the south, Caius.
Yeah,
I distinctly feel it out in that direction.
I'm gonna look at Yura and say I think he's just wasn't following the directions.
He points to the
properly,
west.
Not buying the wrong stuff. But either way, I'm gonna start walking. I'll give a pat to Fantis and tell him just wait for me, and we'll see what's happening here, and let him fly away for now.
And so Donna will follow Penbear.
Okay. So as you move toward the bridge, I assume all of you are going? Anyone not
Yeah.
going?
After you.
I'm going.
Yora, make sure the turtle goes in the right direction.
I'm right behind you, Saldana. For some reason I was going to say Seraphim. I don't know.
I don't know who that is. They sound rather awesome though.
The whole reason we went session 0 last week.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
What's the range of that?
That is
30 feet?
30 feet.
Okay. You cast that. How long does it last?
It is.
think it's 10
I can never
minutes.
remember. 10
This-
minutes. Yeah.
This map is not to scale, by the way.
Yeah, because
never
those houses are really small.
Has
even
there
if-
been a map to scale?
And so,
I mean,
as you are walking after you cast that, you get closer to the bridge, and then you sense the magic coming from a powerful magic coming from within a house with a knockdown fence. It's to the right of the bridge, and it looks like the door has been smashed open. And then you all hear the sounds of a struggle coming from within.
yeah.
Caius is looking
What?
up at this statue.
Caius, we're this way. Come on.
I'll be there in a second. This is art.
Do you not hear that? Sound of a fight?
Oh yeah, okay. You see him like start to like stealth giant shell.
Okay, so as you approach the house, we are going to switch.
Before that, Detect Magic would tell me the school of magic it is. Would you know what it is?
It is multiple schools of magic.
Ooh. Okay.
And the magic that
Which
probably kills
are?
people.
Abjuration, necromancy, conjuration.
The whole.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
Okay. Cool.
All the magics.
It's, quite the party.
Yes. And so, as you approach the house, we will be switching to Azrael. Azrael. Oh, where's my document here? Don't want to wing this. Where is it? Azrael, you stand within the main room of a small house. Beside you is a man bent over a body of another man. The man is sobbing. The man who is bent over is sobbing, telling his father to wake up. 15 feet away, directly in front of you, is another man, and you can feel the evil radiating off of him. He hisses at you, arching his back. For just a moment, his features seem to darken even more. Go away, interloper. I have no business with you. And you may thank whatever God you worship for that. And then he crouches, prepared to leap at you. Can you hear me, Dave?
I can hear you. Didn't we leave off where I actually put myself between Trius and this thing?
It's happening again.
You had a week to prepare for this.
I know, and I thought I was.
Didn't you have any dreams about it?
So he is between them. Okay. So you are between the two of them. Do you say anything back to him?
So Azrael looks at him and says, "You've made 3 mistakes. First, you found your way into Woodruff. Second, you came light. One man for me, insulting. But the worst mistake you made was throwing that spear, and I attack him immediately."
Okay. Had to get that out.
Love it.
Brilliant.
So the two of you are in initiative. And Azrael, you have first move.
Okay, I'm going to attack him with my longsword.
Can you just say one word for me real quick?
I can say 1 word or 2 words for you.
Say love sword.
Love sword.
No!
Oh, I gotta
This is
clip
how
that
Pichelle
later.
gets banned.
I am so gonna clip that.
I need a minute.
Okay. That was great. I'm gonna clip that. Okay, so you are attacking what we shall call the Dark Human. And did you roll yet?
Yes, it's in
Oh,
chat.
I need. That is a hit. You're hitting him with kindness?
Yes, I'm killing him with kindness.
Not the worst weapon that's been called on this stream.
I get worse. So I'm using that one-handed, so that's 11. And for my
Okay.
bonus action, I'm going to attack with my short sword, because I'm a 2-weapon fighter. The sarcasm hit.
I'm sorry. Okay. Yes. Sarcasm hits close to home.
I've dealt 20 damage to him in the first round.
Okay. Do you have any other actions you would like to take?
No, I'll just wait.
Okay. It is the Dark Human's turn. And he is going to breathe deep and then...
Hey, Peter, before
Yes?
you do anything cool, the viewers are still on the town map.
They shouldn't be. I'm on. I guess I just had to switch to the browser real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jen. And it releases... Wow, 27 to hit. No, that's damage. Okay, it does. It releases acid breath at you. You must make a DC 12 dexterity save.
Really hope you save.
I have an advantage. I had some from last week, probably.
Jen, does he have advantage?
They get refunded every week. Let me look right now, please. Hold. Advantages, reward requests. No, no one does.
Ouch.
Oh well.
One shot, huh? Okay, let's recon that. I'm gonna give you a advantage. DM advantage.
He's also not even on the rewards.
Okay, you saved! Yay! I can't let our guest player die in one shot. Permadeath, too.
Maybe you should balance your encounters a little more.
Ah, it is balanced.
Yeah, a 23 I think would kill almost all of us.
Yeah, I know.
Or I mean, even an 11 would kill most of us actually.
Well, it only gets that breath weapon every 5 rounds. 5 to 6 rounds, so. Alrighty. Round about that time, the other 3 come waltzing through the door. Who enters first?
I guess that would be me since I was leading the. Unless I don't know, Saldana, you said that you were following me, right?
There should be 4 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Yeah.
missing?
Pen Bear's not there.
And there.
Pen Bear.
Put me.
I
on
thought
the-
Caius was the one that got lost.
No, I just have a really low initiative roll. This time I knew where I was going.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. Okay. And want me to roll for initiative or?
You're already in
Since I'm not
initiative.
I'm already there. Are you sure about that?
Is not an initiative.
Oh, that's right.
He wasn't on the map.
You're already in initiative.
Ah, okay. Just checking.
Matter of fact, you are at the top of the round. You
Look at
have
that.
initiative.
That worked out.
Okay. Would I have seen? Oh, wait. So you didn't take any damage, or was it half?
Was
Half
half.
as much. Okay. Would I have seen the attack and damage in that?
Yeah,
Or-
it happened as
Yeah.
you entered, as you looked through the door.
Okay. The yeah, I guess I see Trius, but not what happened here.
As
What
you
do I
enter the
actually
room,
see?
you see. What kind of armor are you wearing, Dave? Azrael, sorry.
Let me check. Want to say it was chainmail. Maybe scale. If I can find it. Oh, chainmail.
Chainmail. You see a man with dark hair and a longsword fighting with another man who is got really bad posture. He's kind of bent forward, and you could tell his hands are kind of sharp, like they're claws almost. And the man in chainmail armor just had acid breath sprayed in his face, and you saw the cloud evaporating, and he's staggering back maybe a couple feet.
Okay. I assume, judging a book by its cover here, but I assume that I would see the one that's in front of me as a good guy, the one that just got attacked.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet. I mean, you know that he got attacked by the evil-looking creature, and Trius doesn't seem to be attacking him. Of course, the Trius you remember was a pacifist. And by the way, Trius is crying openly right now. Father, no!
Get close?
Took the words right out of his mouth.
Yeah? Close to. Okay, so I'll just move behind that person that I don't know the name of, and just say, please keep protecting. I guess I know his name. Please keep protecting Trius. Will help. And I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Just a 5, but better than nothing, I guess.
5 is great.
Make sure you add your 5 points to the token as well, please.
Yeah.
And anything else there, Pembear?
I'm gonna move here and try to figure out what's happening. If there's any chance of, helping. I assume I see the spear that.
Yes, you see a man on a table with a spear. The spear, by the way, it's a black-handled spear that is almost crystalline. It looks like obsidian. And it is sticking straight into his chest as he lays back, so it's sticking up as he lays on the table. And blood is bubbling from his mouth between his lips. And he's gasping, trying to speak. And he's kind of whispering words to Trius, and you overhear the words as "Seek out Gavin Koger," and then he dies. And that is the end of your turn.
Yes, it is.
Yora, it is your turn.
Oh, she's gonna look over at Saldana, and she's gonna say, "This doesn't look good. And I know you, and I'm sure that means that you're about to just like run in there and do something really crazy." So she's gonna go ahead and cast Heroism on Saldana. And you'll
Definitely
get
not wrong.
3 temp hit points.
Ooh, I'll take it.
And then can I see, what am I in front of a window? Is this a door?
That would be a window.
It's a window?
Uh,
Is the window open?
yeah, the door is right where he pinged. The window, it does not have curtains on it.
Okay, but it's obvious that this thing is what just killed the other thing.
The other thing is a human being, but yes.
Sorry, yeah, his father. His father. Then I'm gonna poke my head inside and say, "What you did was really not nice, and you're a really awful person, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw."
Okay. Is this vicious mockery?
It is vicious mockery.
A 14.
Oh, that just barely saves. Fine. That's it. And then I'm gonna poke my head back.
Oh, wait. He sees you. He hears you. And
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be quiet. You suck.
you've traveled far, little girl, after leaving your father to die. No matter. Soon you and the others will be dead as well. The brothers cannot hide you all forever. Then he shifts form to look like a certain priest from your hometown that you saw the night that you fled. And then he shifts back to his own form and laughs evilly.
I guess that's my turn.
Okay, so Donna, it is your turn.
So Donna's gonna feel somewhat empowered, and yeah, yours 100% right. She's gonna do something stupid. So she's gonna move to here.
Oh, okay.
'cause Alan-
I had to look.
Alan-
She moves so fast.
Monks. And that's with 5 feet movement than she normally has, because that madness I have. And she's gonna take a swing at this whatever it is with her sword.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 9, because I have a -2 for my next 2 attacks.
It does not hit. The creature ducks beneath your wide swing of your sword, and then it says, "Well, well. It is a proper buffet here tonight. So much blood and so little time. You must be the child who missed the fun in the Elven Kingdom. Do you have a name, girl?"
Well, I don't, but my fist does. I like to call it a knuckle sandwich, and it sounds like you want it. So she's gonna try and punch him in the face.
Okay.
Good grief, I'm rolling terribly. That's a nat 1.
And it misses. It just kind of tilts his head back a little bit, and your swing barely misses the tip of his chin. And he says, "A bold one you are. Bold and stupid."
And that'll be the end of Saldana's turn.
Okay. Azrael, it is your turn.
Question, do you give advantage for flanking?
Yes.
Okay, in that case,
I'm going to shift around behind him so that I'm flanking with Saldana.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack again.
Greg laughs like the Friday the 13th sound. Choo, choo, choo.
Okay, so the first one obviously is my regular attack and then my advantage. And it's even worse.
We're doing great, guys.
Oh, terribly great.
So that misses. Do you only have one attack?
Yep, I'm level 1, but I have a bonus action and I'm going to second wind.
Okay. How many points does that give you?
1d10 plus 1. So 6 more.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Unfortunately, yes.
The creature, who, as you well know now, is some sort of shapeshifter, lashes out at Sadana. Okay, this thing's face transforms into a snout about 6 inches long. Its skin darkens to black. Fangs grow, and its eyes start taking like a snake-like look in them. You know, the slivers up and down. And it takes a bite at you. It rolls a nat 20.
Good grief. Yeah, Saldana's down.
Okay. At least it's not double health.
Not too far off.
Caius, it is your turn.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, I've trained for this forever. If I go around and wait, where is everyone? And then, oh crap! And he'll start running towards the door and take a look in the crack. What does that be?
You see Sildana down. You see a Pembear to your right, Yora to your left. You see a human man bent over the form of a dead man lying across the table. Across the room, you see a darkly clad creature, humanoid in shape, black robes and red highlights, bent over as though it's going to come charging at you, and you can tell that it is licking its lips because it just bit. You can see the teeth marks on Saldana.
So I see Saldana's wounds there and see her on the ground and look over at Yora and see like she's obviously worried about Saldana, and I can think that she's going to probably do something about that, but I don't want her to get hurt, so I run up right here and I'll draw my sword and I will use my other hand. Actually, I'll put my sword back in the sheath, and because I got my shield out, and I'll use my other hand that had the sword, reach down to Saldana and bring back 1 HP with lay on hands.
I'll take it.
And that's my turn.
Okay, I am trying to... Okay, so you were last in the initiative, so I keep passing him. Okay, so now it is Trius' turn. Trius, in complete despair, shaking, his face is red, his eyes are wide. He is completely spazzing out. And by the way, he is wearing a different outfit than you knew him to wear in the dream. He turns and sees what is going on, and real quickly he casts healing word on Sadana. He says, "Feel the power of my healing." And heals Sadana for 6 points. That was the closest I could get to Eric. I'm sorry.
Wait, Eric's not here? I just heard Eric. Oh, weird.
Pen Bear, it is your turn.
It was, yeah, perfect. Perfect imitation. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. I think I'll say a quick word to Trius and ask, do you recognize us?
I do indeed recognize you.
Okay. We'll talk about all of this later then.
Yeah, I'm a little busy right now. Can't really talk. Oh, I feel faint.
Stop.
Oh, I can't wait for Eric to watch the stream again. Okay. Is Saldana still showing pretty injured?
She's feeling pretty good now.
Okay. Okay, so I will move over here. And
you hear Trius say from behind you, Father, I feel like you have left me far too early. Please, come back. I beseech thee, come back. Inspiration.
Pretty good. Okay, and I can see that we're not doing too much damage to this, so I will close my eyes and just in a very small, like, just whisper, I'm gonna apologize and cast Bonfire right on the right under the creature.
Pen Bear, what are you doing? This is my home.
As soon as Pen Bear casts Bonfire and I see that hand motion, Caius is like, Pen Bear?
Okay, so explain to the viewers what Bonfire does. And by the way, in the Tyranny campaign, I gave you a little leeway with the Control Flame. That leeway won't exist in this campaign.
Aww. Okay, fine. Time to change my spells. Okay. Okay, well, Bonfire is just creating a bonfire under a creature, and they have to do a dex save to see if they're going to take damage or not.
Okay.
So, and it is a dex save of 14.
18. Unless I have disadvantage.
You do.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
I do have disadvantage?
I don't know.
No, you do not.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Let's check again.
You do now.
Oh! It's a miracle! Okay. Players are not supposed to buy disadvantage for the DM, remember?
I
And
thought
that's
that was
the
just
He's a guest.
Yeah, he's a
permanent
guest.
campaign players.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he
1d8
fails
damage.
the save. How much?
Yes, 1d8 damage.
And that's
Full
an
damage.
8.
That is an 8.
Bet you wish you passed that.
And if there's anything on him that would serve as fuel for the fire that would catch fire as well?
Nothing but his robes.
Okay, well, the robes do catch fire, so...
I wonder if he has resistance to fire. Ah, that would have been nice. Okay. So his robes catch fire, but, you know, what's that mean in this campaign? Who knows? Is that the end of your turn?
Well, if he doesn't want to take fire damage again next turn, he's going to have to do something about that. But...
He's now slightly less of a dark human.
No, he's just crispier.
Uh,
Yora. Oh,
Yes, that is my turn, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yora, it is your turn.
So Yora's really pissed that this dude keeps talking to her. And seeing, see how many people are in there? Is Saldana up? No, not. She's up, but not up, right?
Yeah, Saldana's up now. She's.
Oh,
She has
okay,
HP.
cool. Okay, then, Yora's gonna come up over here, and she's gonna tell Caius that, Caius, this thing, I think, was the one who was that burned everything. And she's going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Do I have disadvantage?
No.
14.
Why does he keep getting 14s? Whatever.
It was a 15 last time.
It was 14 last time.
Okay. I won't argue.
Thank you.
Is that the end of your turn? By the way, what do you whisper at him?
He just hears a lot of Yora's voices that are in her head most of the time, so are suddenly in his head.
Oh, okay. Well, he turns to you, and
He's still gonna take damage.
oh, he is.
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay. This. What do you mean? Which one? This dude.
No, I mean which damage. There's 2 damages.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I don't know why it did. I don't know why
The
it did
second
that.
one.
The second one, then. The half of the second one.
Eric's not
Oh,
here, so I
half
have
of
to
it?
see what Eric would say.
Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, he only takes half damage on the
Oops.
save. But it means that he does not have to move away from me.
How much?
And yeah, that's my turn. I don't know why he keeps doing it.
I might have tapped a key there. I think I
And
got
he's
it right.
dead! Yay!
I think I got it right. Okay, so
I'm just wondering why the ground around this guy is pulverized.
because it's a wood floor and he's heavy,
Okay.
very heavy, heavier than he looks. Okay, so yours turn is over. Saldana, it is your turn.
So, quick question. Heroism, even if I go down, is it still on me?
Well, they were temp HP.
Right, but doesn't it re-go every single at the top of every single one at the start of my turns?
Yours is the one concentrating on the spell, right?
Yeah.
It should.
Frighten. Start of each of his turns, yep. And you're immune to being frightened.
Cool. So Saldana's not altogether very happy. She just got briefly put unconscious by this guy biting her, and apparently she now thinks that he's the guy who killed her parents. So she's gonna attack him, and thankfully it's a disadvantage, so I might actually hit, or at advantage. Does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
Good grief. I'm gonna ask these digital dice to actually roll well for once.
You are
And,
allowed to roll real dice. You just got to go
I-
through the work of adding the bonuses.
Yeah, the real dice I have roll worse. I'm gonna use my bonus action to try and punch it.
Okay. A 20. That hits.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
He takes the blow, and he looks around at all of you, and then he gets this puzzled expression, and then he smiles as he realizes something. They have not even told you who you are? Priceless. You truly are no threat then. Not that it matters. Soon you will understand how foolish you all are. He lets his eyes drift over each and every one of you, taking in your forms. But that will come later. For now, I have lost my voice. For now, I have business elsewhere, and I've no more time to play. You got lucky tonight, Trias, Caius, Yora, Sadana, Penbear, and you, Azrael. Enjoy what little time you have left. We will wait until the time is right, so that we can have you all in one fell swoop. And at this point, he laughs insanely. And then he transforms again. Only this time, he transforms into a vaporous smoke. It hovers there, wisps around the room, and then it shoots out of the open window to the side. You hear him taking form outside the window again. And then you hear his footsteps, and you hear a splash as if a body hit the water outside in the river next to the house.
First thing I do is extinguish the fire. The bonfire.
I was just going to spread fire all over the place.
No. No.
I was gonna say, while he was having that monologue, Caius would have ran towards him, jumped up in the air a few feet, gone into his shell, and tried to do like an air shell, bash him kind of thing. But he probably would land about here.
And slide on the floor.
Is your shell blue?
No, it's sort of green, mossy. Can't actually see much of the actual shell.
Oh, okay. You don't have a blue shell. Okay.
Okay, so
Saldana's gonna try and chase him.
you're gonna run out the door, or dive through the window.
She's gonna follow him through that window.
Okay. Excuse me, everybody, while Saldana and dives through a window and somersaults, landing onto her feet outside the window, rolls onto her feet. And you find yourself under a tree, which is next to a river. As you rush up to the window, roll a perception check.
Wow. 9.
A 9?
Yep.
As you approach the edge of the water, I'm going to go ahead and move everybody out there. As you approach the edge of the water, you see nothing but fish of various sizes swimming around. And as you approach the water, they all dart off in different directions. And the dark human is gone.
So Donna's going to sheath her sword in frustration and go back to the house.
Ah! Okay, I'm moving us back to the house then. So you are in the house. Trius is trying to wipe the wounds of his father. The spear, black crystal-like obsidian metal, polished to a gleam along its handle, is still stuck in his father's chest. Saldana, you are back in the house now. And initiative window is closed. About to be. There you are. I assume you walk around and come in the front door. Unless you want to be acrobatic and show off.
Nah, she'll just go through the front door.
Okay. And everybody is breathing hard, shocked that they survived against this thing, because it was actually pretty deadly. Azrael, you are feeling lucky to be alive. Extremely lucky right now. But I don't know if your character would admit it. Caius, you feel a little silly because you landed on the floor inside your half shell and you slid along the floor because the creature dissipated into a black smoke as you were flying toward it. Yora, you have a few things to think about after what the creature said. And Sadana, you also have some things to think about, because a part of you... Well, why don't you give me an insight check?
All right. 19.
19. After this little bit, we will be going to break, by the way. You feel as though that man, that creature, that dark human was Janeth Vilkos, the one that was warned about on a certain document that you carry on your person.
Yep.
And Penbear, you heard a name that you do not recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And Trius heard it as well. But Trius is unable to tell of it or speak of it right now because he is overcome with despair. And that is where we are at. So we are going to go to break real quick. We're going about 15 minutes early because we have a couple things that need to be done before we come back. And so I want to thank everybody, and we will be back in about 15 minutes or so. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be right back.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
everybody.
back. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank some new followers. That would be R2 Smash, the Mighty Noodly Boys, Sean Therius.
Just please stop.
Hey, these are real followers.
I know.
Aww.
Well, thank you everybody for following.
Thank you, all of our
We appreciate it.
Hi, Draconius. I can't talk right now. Draconicus 66. Good to see you here. You missed last week. I hope you got to watch it this week. It was a great episode. And Pug, I see you there.
Yes.
over yonder.
Oh, DM disadvantage for saying the names wrong? That's just wrong.
That is very relevant. Works out very well. I like that idea.
Yep.
Every time you get a name wrong,
You get the disadvantage. I will go. I'm on board with this idea.
I'm not. Because I mess up names way too much. As
I
you
know.
all know
Exactly.
full well.
I think we're up to 3 different pronunciations of Sildana's name today.
Sildana.
Sodana?
And Sildana.
Savannah.
The important thing is that I remember she is a she.
This is true, and I'm very proud of you for that.
Now I jinx myself, watch.
Could you change your name, Jacob, to Sildana Oro Seraphim? Because it's like interchangeable then, or
I mean, I
No.
could.
No.
I could change to my cleric I play on my Friday night game as well. Cause infinite more amounts of chaos.
Oh, now that we are all together in a peaceful moment, let's talk about Random Madness.
Oh yeah.
For those viewers who don't know, Random Madness is given out whenever somebody subscribes, renews a subscription, or gives a 1-month subscription as a gift to another viewer. Let's see, we have Jen on 2 of them. I did 2, that's 4. So we have 4 to give out. Are we ready? I am going to roll a 1d6. If it lands on Eric or me, it will not be given out. Well, I don't count anyways. But if it lands on Eric because he's not here, he misses out. It is a 5. That is Jen. Alrighty, Jen, would you roll a 1d20, please? And meanwhile...
16. 18. 18.
I like that number.
How'd it become an 18? Oh, I see. Okay, so it is way down here. Belt of Skill. You receive a belt that increases the skill bonus of your choice by 2. The choice is permanent. The belt must be worn for the bonus to apply.
Cool. It's a good thing it's a really snazzy looking belt.
Sildana had one similar to that
I did too.
in the dream.
So Sildana's is kind of cloaked in shadows, though.
I'm gonna be the master of skill.
And
Master
I don't know,
Insults.
Jen got one. Should I give her this other one too? Because it came up a 5 again.
You did it to
That's
Mark
called
the other
random.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Roll a 1d20.
Day. Well, can the 16 count for that since I did that?
No. I want to see a fresh roll.
I'm gonna laugh so hard it's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, that is a nat
No way.
20. This is called Big Feat. You permanently add 1 additional feat to your character. You
Amazing.
could do that on D&D Beyond.
Tall? Or an
One
actual
additional
foot?
feet.
Like a feat. You take a
Like a
feat like
trait.
Sentinel.
Like a feet.
Like a
Feet.
character feat.
Now you have 3 feet.
Yeah, I think she should have 3 feet as well.
3-footed Yara. Like a blue-footed booby.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, amazing.
I love blue-footed boobies. Oh.
So, on D&D Beyond, under
Are
feats and
great, too.
traits, you can add that. Under manage them or something like that.
Man. Okay.
And there are some good ones.
That's a good name for a pub.
A 3,
3-foot.
Greg, that is you.
Oh no.
Roll
The
a
3-foot
1d20.
soldier. Okay. Even. No.
A 7.
It's my
That's the
favorite
rhyming
number.
one.
No pain. Wait, that's the wrong one.
No, that's it. No, you said it. You started saying it. You said
No,
it.
Read
7.
the rest.
The poetry bug.
Oh no.
Oh.
A tick flies through the air and bites you on the neck. For the next 10 minutes of real time, you may only talk in limericks or riddles.
Limericks and riddles?
So,
Gotta make a rhyme. You got this.
you can
Riddles.
rhyme or you can talk in song.
Okay, rhyming. Okay.
And that fell on Trius, so it's a reroll. Trius again. Greg, you got the other one.
Oh no.
And it appears we got another one. Our wonderful Pug of Crydy gifted us up.
Oh.
A
Oh
3.
my god, Greg.
Oh no!
Yep.
First, before I read this, where are you standing? Oh,
Right
okay.
on the cracked floor where I landed.
This is called magnetic attraction. Magnetic leg bracelets manifest, attaching you to the party member closest to you. Pulling the two of you together. You must now move together for the next 1d10 minutes of game time. If there is a party member made of metal, such as a Warforged, who gets within 5 feet of you, that character also becomes stuck. So, Azriel and Caius are now ankle pals.
Oh no.
It's like Fury and Peralta all over again. I'm having deja vu.
Draconicus has a great point though.
Yeah,
I think
I was just gonna point that out.
this is great for Caius. He can't get lost.
Oh. And then you said that Pug gifted 2 of them? Or 1?
No, just one. Just one.
Okay.
And I resubbed last session, but I don't know if you saw that one or not.
Were
Yeah, I
there any
gifted one
left
last
over
session,
from
too.
last session? I don't recall.
Peter, I gifted one from last session, by the way.
Okay, so we're going to do 3 more.
Oh my god. Please no more 3s.
No.
No. No way.
Okay, there's something wrong with those dice.
Can I just...
Oh, by the way, roll a 1d10, Greg.
Yes. I have to rhyme or riddle for 10 minutes.
It
While I'm rhyme
overlies.
or riddling for 10 minutes.
Your 10 minutes
I
starts
guess
over
is that
now.
a reroll? Or...
No,
No? Okay.
it just
Uh,
starts over now. And
Okay.
roll a 1d10.
A 1d10.
1.
Oh, what is a dice?
Eh.
Eh.
3. How nice.
3 minutes of game time, you are magnetized. Okay.
That's nothing.
Yeah. And that was one of them.
Okay, something else.
A 6. That's Pug.
That's me.
Wow. It's like Roll20 is detecting who buys these things.
Okay. 1d20. 10.
Hey.
10 for the Penmeister. Costume jewelry. You receive an earring that gives +1 to all saving throws for 1 hour of real time. It is 10:50. It will now last until 11:50. At the end of the hour, the earring disappears.
So if it's already 11:50 my time, is that already gone?
What time is it your time?
11:50.
So
Time zone
12:50.
joke.
Well, it gets an hour. And there's one more. I'm setting a timer for you.
60-minute timer. Oh no, I got it.
Okay, and that is +1 to saving throws. And finally, the last one, assuming we didn't get more, is a 5 again.
Another Yora.
Me.
Roll 1d20. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. How's the weather up there? You go through a growth spurt. For the next 24 hours of game time, you are officially one size larger than your current size. Good luck squeezing through doors. But as a bonus, your movement increases by 5 feet for that time.
In my flying speed.
All movement.
Oh. I'm not mad at this.
Yeah, that's not too bad for you.
See, not all of the negative numbers are bad. She's taller than Sodana now.
I mean, there technically aren't any negative numbers. There's odds and evens, but not really negatives.
What?
Okay.
Oh, you're right, yeah. No, that is all of them. That is all of them.
Yora, are you okay over there?
No, something's making an obnoxious noise. I'm suddenly taller. Why are they stuck together? What is going on? But I got a new belt.
It looks very nice.
All's good in the world. She got a new belt.
Black and glittery, and it's fine. Annie.
Well, hello, dog.
Pen Bear, is that you? Is that your indigestion?
No, I feel fine. I'm okay.
That was Caius. He was spinning around on the floor in his shell, and then all of a sudden his legs got pulled out of his shell, and one of them had a magnetic bracelet around it. He is slammed towards Azrael, and oh no, what's going on? I have no clue. Who did this? Was it you?
Don't look at me.
All right, I won't. Who do I look at then?
I don't know. The voice in the sky.
I'll look at the floor. Do I see a trapdoor under these chairs?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Caius. You are supposed to be talking in riddles?
You just had a slant-rhyme.
Huh?
You just had a slant-rhyme. He said, "I'll look
You
under the
didn't
floor."
let
and
me
he was gonna look
finish.
for
I
the
had
floor.
an ending prepared.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, as I stumble to my feet, do I realize there's a doorway under chairs beneath?
Oh, that was so bad. Oh.
Caius is no Trius.
What? I'm asking the DM a question. Did you want me to rhyme?
You don't have to rhyme when you ask me a question.
That's what I was asking. I was just saying, do I see this trapdoor at all or not?
That's not a trapdoor. That is a bad repair job on the floor.
Oh, okay.
As far as you know. But it is the house of Trius. So, rest assured it is not something evil.
That's exactly what someone who put something evil in a house would tell us, though.
This is Trius. Come on.
This is you, though.
Yeah,
No, this is the house of Trius. I can assure you I have not put anything under that wood. Okay? I did leave it optional for Trius to put something under there, but he has not done so at this point.
Okay. I was just wondering. Okay, so are we supposed to what do we do, Yora? Please. I don't know.
Wait, am I taller than Tenbear now?
You're a large creature, so yeah.
You're enormous, too.
Tenbear, this was happy how you feel all the time. Anyways, Caius, what are you asking me?
What is going on? I feel like I'm gone.
You feel like you're gone, but you're obviously right there, and you seem to be stuck to our new friend. Do you want me to ask him something? We don't know him.
Sure, friend, what is your name, and please tell us what is your game?
My name is Azrael Morale, and my game is being a knight.
Of what?
To defend Trius.
Why Trius?
I was drawn here.
Why?
Not quite sure why.
I'm guessing he was drawn here for the same reason we were. Although I don't recall seeing him in that dream.
No. So were we pulled towards Trius, or is there something in this house that's pulling us together?
Well, I can tell you one thing, Yori. You know how I said I was here to kill someone?
Mm-hmm.
Dave,
that
I
was who
sent
was
you a
here to
message
kill.
in Zoom. Sorry.
What was that, Saldana?
That, whatever that was that we fought, that was who I came here to kill.
Oh, cool. You can add me to that killing list because I'm pretty sure that's also the face of... And then she'll realize that Saldana has no idea about anything, and then she'll just kind of quickly go through like the least traumatic highlights. But that I'm pretty sure had the same face as the priest who started basically the whole town fire, and who tried to incite a riot against me that my father saved me from.
Well, sounds like I have more reason to kill him then. And
Well,
Speaking of father, I'll look at Trius and ask, first, are you okay?
You ask if I am fine. I stand here. My father is dead. What should I do? I know we all need answers. My father had a name on his lips as he died. What was it? Did you hear it as well?
Gavin Koger.
Yes, that's it.
I'm sorry.
And-
Did you say Gavin Colger?
Yes. Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
What is going on here?
That's a man who has been, for lack of a better words, keeping an eye on me for the most of the last year since my parents died. And
Okay.
he is the reason that I am here, or part of it.
I have no clue what's going on. And I do apologize, Trius. That was rather rude of me. Is there anything we can do for you?
You I know you wish to help me, but I must focus on the burial of my father. If you go to the inn here in Woodruff, Tika Spirit Leaf lives there, and her father Oswald. They might have some answers. Oswald, he knows many things about many people. He keeps his ear to the bar, as one might say. Maybe if you go there, he can provide you with some answers. He might know this name that you say as well.
Okay.
And then he asks you if he could be alone with his father. If you leave, I'll catch up to you later, but please let me know where you are going so that I know where to go to find you.
I'll just look at the others and say, should we go to the inn? It is dark after all. We need to talk about all of this mess.
I think that would probably be a wise decision.
Yora, why are you so huge? I mean, after hearing all this news, what's going on? I don't have any clue. Let's go get some brews?
I don't know, but you sound kind of weird, and I guess I just got big because I had really big feelings, and maybe this is gonna be a thing now. I don't know. I'm still learning all this. Pulled a bug out of my shirt. That's cool. But I would also like to sit down. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this house.
That's a good point.
Eldana will go to Yora, grab her hand, and they will appear outside of the house.
Well, that was super nifty. What is that?
It's something that I can do. I can move their mere willing creature both sometimes 60 feet. Actually, I think it'd just be Yora that ends up 60 feet, because I think I can only move one person.
Oh, so it's just me by myself? I still say, nifty, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
Caius, I think we figured it out.
Was that Yora? I could just hear shout.
Oh yeah, Kaya. So Yora's outside now.
Okay, well, Azriel, our new friend, or whatever, let's go to the bar and start a bender.
Whenever we all get together as a group, I really want to see Gray and Dave do a 3-legged turtle race.
Yes, absolutely.
Sign me up.
Okay, so are we starting with the left foot or the right foot?
I think it's like the hokey pokey.
You're asking Caius?
this can go really bad if we use the wrong feat.
Indeed.
Your rhyming time is over, Greg.
Thank you. We should maybe. I could get my lute out and we could do a little song and dance as we go. Like a skip, or like a jaunt. I don't know. What do you feel like?
Someone's dead in the corner, so maybe like something respectful.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Maybe closer to the inn, so that.
Do I know that guy?
Tria starts crying again. Father!
I think we need to leave Trius be for now.
Trius. For some
I
reason,
just-
I'm remembering a bunch of little red men running around, and Trius. I don't know. It's weird. Smiley faces or something. It's coming back to me. I don't know.
Where's the inn?
The inn is north of the town hall. It's marked on the map.
Right there.
Yeah, it's always up there.
It is dark now.
I'm gonna fly all the way up and see if I can see stupid Dodo Head.
Who's stupid Dodo Head?
Are you calling Fantis stupid Dodo Head?
No, I would no, the dude that dipped out real fast.
Oh,
I'm not expecting to see him. I just want to.
Oh, we're on the map.
Yes.
well. While we're walking, Azrael, you said you were here to protect Trius. Did you know Trius? Did you what exactly happened?
So I came to town looking for someone who was well versed in magic, a healer, and something just led me to, conveniently, the healer's house.
Okay. Are you in need of healing, or?
I was, but I appreciate the healing I received earlier.
Okay. My pleasure. And just gonna keep walking to the. Going to the inn.
Wait, so you know a lot about magic?
Caius, you can't be wandering all over. You're stuck to somebody.
Well, I was
it only
wondering where
supposed to last,
Penbear
like,
was.
2 minutes.
I was wondering where Penbear was because I was near Azrael.
Oh, sorry. My map is all lit up here, so that's sorry.
Don't blame me because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. They're talking to each other. I was like, is he invisible? Seemed to remember
So in a
something.
former life, I actually did know quite a bit of magic. I seem to have lost some of the magic that I had at one time.
Caius, weren't you looking for someone for more magic? Isn't that?
Yeah, I mean, that's fortuitous. I feel like maybe that happened to me too. I don't know. I have been trying to learn about human magics, and I don't trust humans, but they are better than I thought they were. So, but you don't seem like a normal one though. Wait, what's with the eyes?
I'm half human.
Ah. Very good. Well, half human Azrael, let us find this tavern. Figure out what's going on here. Will you join us for that? Is that what's happening? I mean, we
I
got.
don't think he has much of a choice.
Yeah, I really don't have a choice.
Wait, where are you guys? Stuck at the ankles, right?
Yes.
I'm just to test Caius. I'm gonna I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna ask him. He said it was north. Where's north, guys?
Oh, I mean,
Survival check.
and you see him. Hold on. Test for the
So-
wind.
I'll look at Saldana and Yora and just roll my eyes, just like me. I guess we're stuck with that again.
Some things never change.
Something
And then he-
never change.
Points off in a direction. He's like, yeah, got it. I know.
You're close, Caius. It's this way. And Saldana will point north. You're super close though.
I'm looking around to make sure nobody's laughing.
No one's laughing, Caius.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I thought you might have been joking. It was this way, but no.
He's really, and she'll whisper over, he's really sensitive about it in this reality, so.
I know, but I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's real, what's not real from that
I know.
vision, or
You hear a cry from above.
no.
It is the sound of Fantus, reminding you that he is circling the town, keeping an eye out,
Okay.
and watching you from above in case you need him.
Okay.
So, Pinbear, have you always had that giant eagle friend of yours?
No, not always. Kind of a. Well, it's been a few years, I guess, already. Yeah, I found him. He was alone, and yeah, I just helped him survive, and he stuck with me.
Huh?
So
That's
I
a-
can go for a ride sometime.
We'll see.
Don't eagles eat turtles? They drop them from the sky.
Not one my size. Although I guess that's a bigger
I
eagle
feel like you
than
guys might
normal.
be, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Hmm.
I think
I
I
think
would
it's
know who
scaled
would
up
win
properly.
in a fight. But by the way, I assume that we're walking to the end.
Yeah.
We're not-
Yeah, I think
okay.
Okay.
And as we're walking to the end, out of habit, you guys notice that Saldana is still kind of like keeping to the shadows.
Okay.
Do I see Saldana?
I don't know. Roll stealth versus perception.
With your plus 11.
24, so I'm gonna guess probably not. No way!
Yes, you see him.
Awesome!
What do you say? What do you say to her?
I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna make it so that I don't really do anything other than just small nod to Saldana and just keep on going.
Okay. That was awesome.
Subtle but powerful.
Amazing.
Just blue steel.
Oh, amazing.
I love how Jacob was like, well, he ain't gonna beat a 24, and then ding!
I had to try it. That was perfect.
I'm completely okay with eating my words. That's great.
Oh, I love it.
By the way, Saldana is still a little low on health.
Yeah, I'm taking a rest, so
Yeah.
that'll remedy as soon as that happens.
Yeah.
As you guys approach the Woodruff Inn,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to theater of the mind it this time around because I didn't have enough time to design more than 6 maps this week.
No. Really? Come on, Pete.
I know, right? The problem is I did actually 9 maps. The problem is I did 7 maps that were not important to tonight.
That's okay. That's
No
okay.
worries.
No worries. Theater of the mind is fine.
Options.
Okay, so as you enter the inn, you hear music playing. It's a guy on a piano. I wouldn't even call him a bard. The music is off key. The piano isn't tuned. It's not great music. It's an older gentleman who. What are you doing, Greg?
I'm trying to go, but my leg keeps getting stuck.
I mean, so how long was it for, though? Because it's probably been more than 2 minutes in game, right?
Oh, thank God. No offense.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
None taken.
the manacles disappear from your ankles. And you are no longer stuck together. So,
Caius does like a little ninja move and
I'm sorry.
a couple of little kicks.
Is he a teenager, by the way?
I was just going to ask that.
No, there's nothing mutant about him. He's a young adult.
Well, he used to be a dragonborn, so maybe he is a mutant. Eh?
Well,
So-
I mean, he was a dragon in his mind, so maybe his mind
So-
was just going crazy.
As you walk into the inn, you see a table that is empty, and it's large enough for about 7 or 8 people, so you have lots of room to sit down there. Yora, you have to duck and kind of turn shoulder sideways and squeeze through the door. And Penbear, you find yourself also needing to duck and squeeze through the door. And you might be a little taken aback because you were considered tall amongst your kind. And here it is, Yora is suddenly at least a few inches taller than you, maybe half a foot, maybe 3/4 of a foot taller. And y'all find chairs, and the two of you, as everyone else is sitting down around this table, you realize that the chairs don't look very sturdy. So as you sit down, I would like you each to give me a constitution roll. That would be Penbear and Yora.
Okay, but I was already not even gonna try to sit in these chairs. I was gonna lay out on the floor and just complain about how small everything is now. That
Okay.
was actually my plan.
Okay, then
I'll
you
show
don't
it
have to roll.
Dante, whatever. But
You don't have to roll then.
So Yora, if you stay this big,
Penbear, you sit down in a chair. Sorry.
am I gonna even do you need me anymore? I could probably go off and do some of my own adventuring too. I mean, if you want me around, I'm gonna stick around, I guess. But
well,
Adana's
yeah.
gonna.
Are you ghosting her?
well, she's a giant now. I don't think she needs my protection.
I mean,
Well-
if you want to leave, I'm not gonna stop you.
Oh, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm just you.
Well, then don't go anywhere.
Okay.
I didn't tell you to go anywhere.
I just don't know how
I don't know.
useful
I
I'm
got
going
big.
to be.
You two got stuck. You two just got unstuck. Maybe I'll get unbig. And if I get unbig and then turn back to my normal size, if something happens, then what? Then do you not get to be a paladin anymore?
Uh-oh. What is happening?
You're saying stupid things, is what you're saying.
I'm going to stop thinking.
While they're arguing, what's going on in the inn?
Well, as you sit down in your chair,
see or hear or
as you sit down in the chair, you hear a creaking, and then a cracking, and then it collapses beneath you, and you tumble butt first onto the wooden floor. And you hear Oswald, "Here now! What are you doing to my furniture? You big lummox!"
I'm sorry, sir. My frame is I guess it's a little bit bigger than those chairs can handle.
Ugh.
I'll
Last time this happened, there was a Goliath in here.
Well, if this happened before, wouldn't you think you'd be prepared for it happening again?
What's your name, young lady?
Yeah, that doesn't really matter, I don't think.
Yeah,
I'll
get
take
better chairs.
I'll take a gold from my bag and flip it over to him, and ask him for food and drinks.
Okay, he holds the gold before his face and he kind of sniffs it and then he bites it and then he tucks it in his pocket and says, "I'll get you some ale and a better chair." And then he walks off. And you hear somebody call out to him, "Hey, Oswald, I need a refill on my ale." And he says, "Yeah, I'll get to you. Can't you see I'm busy?" And then he steps behind the bar and starts pouring ales into tankards. And after a couple minutes, he brings some to the table and places one in front of each of you and says, "Drink this. Blast it." And by the way, he is a grumpy halfling.
He's grumpy. Never would have guessed.
Yep.
Where's Happy, Dopey, and Doc?
Those were dwarves.
Right, but you say he was grumpy.
I know. Are you... Wait. Oh, that's the... Ooh, Nerdlandia gave Yora an advantage.
She also wants to give Dave one, but you don't have a reward for Dave.
I don't. I should.
You don't. You suck.
Nope.
Hey, I've been in his shoes there before. It's hard to always change everything for something, and sometimes you just don't remember.
And from somewhere outside, you hear a cry. "Father! I'll miss you, Father!"
Wow.
That's an impressively loud
Trius is a big
wailing.
voice.
I love that.
That's that was impressive.
Well, if the town didn't know before, they definitely do now.
And so, while I am setting up advantage for our guest player, feel free to talk amongst yourselves and ask Oswald questions and that sort of thing.
Well, so Saldana, you said that you knew that that person?
Who, you, Gavin? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with him. He's lived in the same town I grew up in. Known him almost, if not, my whole life.
Okay, so I don't know. The only person that I'm assuming it's the same for everybody, but the only person that we don't know is Azrael. Like, did you have the same vision as we did? Like dragons everywhere?
No, I didn't have the same vision
No,
as you.
cult and okay.
Yeah, I rode a dragon. I remember that very distinctly. Are we calling it a vision? Because I felt like it was a dream. It happened to me
Well,
at night. I wrote it in my dream journal.
yeah.
Pull it back
Yeah,
out.
I guess I just don't know what to call it since we've all had the same thing from like so far away from each other.
Only
And she
a
wouldn't
coincidence?
stop talking about that for a long time, and I was like, it didn't happen, but then part of me thought it might have, and she kept going on about Queen of Dragons, and I was
He
like,
was
sure.
part of it. He didn't want to believe me. He was part
Well,
of it.
I remember you having the crown, but I mean, you just disappeared after that.
Oh no, I rode 2 dragons. You guys killed the first dragon I was on.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The blue one.
I do remember that now. So, yeah.
And Caius had a ridiculously long name, and
Penbear, you were there.
Penbear
Did I have
was the
other names too?
8-foot master of disguise.
The
Of
8-foot
this guy.
master of stealth.
Go stealth.
Stealth? Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think Seldana would know now that that's true. But I don't know. I guess I'm okay at it.
I don't remember you there, Saldana.
I mean, that's the goal.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe this. I don't know. Why would we have the same dream or whatever?
Except for, and yours gonna give Azrael a super stink eye.
What did I do to deserve that?
I don't know who you are. Everyone else is here for a reason.
I mean,
Landarosa?
I do think that he did just kind of keep Trius and keep him alive.
Yeah, I did take quite a beating for that.
Well, why were you there in the first place? You were just drawn to protect someone that you don't know?
That's the code I live by, protecting others that can't defend themselves.
But how did
Not
you know
bad
to be
job.
there? Just a gut instinct?
Yeah, it was gut instinct.
Good guts.
I mean, that's what happened for me. Like, I've been flying for quite a while, just being pulled towards a specific direction without really knowing what was in front of me. So, as creepy as that guy sounds, I think he's,
Well, Caius's bad map brought us here.
We might have found this place a lot sooner if we had been pulled here. I mean, it was the map's fault.
yeah,
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
sure.
I'm gonna Azrael, you said that you knew magic. What kind of magic?
So Azrael will actually go and touch a bowl that's on the table and make it glow with light.
Ooh.
Shiny.
Okay, what kind of magic is that?
Well, a cantrip.
Hey, yeah, I can do that, but then there's no bowl after that.
Caius, should I ask him about the journal? The other journal? The one my father's that has the runes on it that I can't read?
I mean, can't hurt. He seems like an upstanding folk to have around, so, yeah, why not? I mean, anybody object to, having him around for now? I know there's this. I get a good feeling about him. We had that leg thing, and that's when you would have made your move. I'm sure. I was
Well,
ready.
then why
the whole
didn't he want to
time.
stay next to you?
Well, I mean, it can only take a few minutes of on your edge, waiting for the attack before you gotta just like woof, round two, right?
I felt it was a shared moment. Just saying.
And I'll go into my bag and I'll pull out the journal with the white runes I took off my dad's desk.
Okay. And who are you showing it to?
To Azrael.
Okay.
Do you know what these runes are or what any of this even is?
Question, Dungeon Master, would I know this?
What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
You do recognize the symbols as being draconic.
What do they mean?
They mean, okay, these were in your journal, Yora?
They're the black journal with the white runes I took off my father's desk that I
Okay.
had never seen before.
Okay, what you
I'm
see.
assuming I've been like flipping through it for like a year, but not able to make any sense of it.
Right. Okay. What you understand is that these are notes written in the Draconic language by somebody who, it's a list of names. Several names are crossed off. And they start with brother this, brother that, brother Lazarus, brother Bobbeth, brother Cain, brother Abel. But the names are crossed off. All of the brothers are crossed off except for one, and that's brother Lazarus. And then below that, you see a list of names that has the names of several people, including the names of yours father, Saldana's father. There is a name there that sounds familiar. If you say it out loud, one of the players might recognize the name as well. We'll get to that. But anyways, Trius is even mentioned. Trius and his father's name are in the book, and so is his mother. And then there are other names that are crossed off from the list, including the name of Sas. But
Her
strange,
name is crossed off, or it's just on the list?
she's on the list, and there's half a line through her name. It isn't quite, it's like somebody was crossing it off and then changed their mind.
Can I relay all this information that I'm reading?
You do? If you want.
I will.
Okay. The name, Pen Bear, give me a history roll.
Yeah. Huh.
So, you recognize the name of Atu Brunsfield.
Okay.
That is the name of, while you were a child growing up, you would hear people in the in your village whispering the name as they talked and told stories of Atun Brunsfield being a part of the Dragon War, being a hero.
Okay.
50 years ago. Now, your people left the world of man 50 years ago. So, but that's all you recall of the name.
Okay. So that's the Fearbold that, okay.
So, Yora, you said that book was in the possession of your father?
Yeah, it was on his desk. I'd never seen it before, and I was looking for Sass that night, and it was closed. I didn't see anyone else in there, and I grabbed that, and I grabbed my mother's portrait, and that's all that I have left of my dad. But it's saying that Sass is around. It's saying that people. Oh, why? What does this mean?
I don't know, but it sounds like it's very similar to the list that my father kept, or my parents kept, and Saldana will pull out a piece of paper that very similar to the book that Azul described to us, has a list of quite a few different names. A lot of people, some people that are crossed off, and some people it says avoid, but there's a particular name there, and it's Gavin Colgar, as well as Saldana's parents, and
Correct.
it's got yours father as well.
And actually, and you took this out to show her?
Yep, yeah, I took it out and handed it to Yora.
Okay. As Yora is looking it over, Oswald Spiritleaf, the guy that runs the inn, he comes wandering over, and, he's a halfling. He's not real tall. So he's looking as he's setting plates of food. Y'all didn't order. He's only got one thing for sale, and that's stew. And he sets a bowl of stew in front of each of you. And when he gets to Yora, as he's setting down the bowl in front of her, he happens to glance at the paper she's holding and says, Ruvian and Silmer? How is it said?
Ruin and Silmer.
Say it again slowly.
I'm going to pause so I make sure I pronounce them correctly as well. Ruvain and Silmer.
Okay. Ruvain and Silmer, Theron, are on the list, and he says, I knew those two once. Noble people they were. And then he glances across the table, because he saw you hand the list over to Yora. He says, you kind of look a little like them.
What do you know of them?
Oh, they were good friends. We met a few times at the gathering in Milanador.
What gathering?
The gathering of the descendants of the heroes from the Day of Sacrifice. Surely you must know of this day. You are an elf.
Pete, have I ever heard of that?
Thank you for asking. Roll me a history roll.
While he does that, is there...
I'm guessing probably not.
Is there anybody listening to us in the inn, or are we alone, or...
No one's paying attention to you right now.
No, okay. Just checking.
No one's paying attention to a large winged pink creature laying on the floor.
No, this is
kind of whining.
Well, they're trying to ignore the whining, but
I can fix that.
They see all kinds of species and races here, so I mean, this is Erador. This is a continent where magic is accepted, sought after. There's just not a lot of magic in existence right now. The innkeeper, he looks at each of you and he says, the gathering takes place on the Day of Remembrance. A gathering in Milanador, celebrating the heroic mages who sacrificed themselves 50 years ago. It takes place every 5 years. This is the 10th year, the 10th gathering since that Day of Sacrifice. My daughter, Tika, she's gone off to visit Milanador herself, so that she can attend this gathering. She's not a descendant, but she loves that kind of stuff.
DM, would I know that I am, would I have any recollection of the tie that I'm said to have or whatever to this thing? In the backstory thing you sent me?
You know that, believe it was your mother?
Right.
You know that your mother and you are descendant from one of the mages that sacrificed themselves.
Right, okay. Yeah.
But you've never heard of this Day of Remembrance.
Right, okay.
To your knowledge, no one in your family has ever attended the gathering in Milanador. Boy, I can't even say it right. And I made the word up. And, but you do know that you are descendant from the mages.
That sounds like so much fun. Can we go after we get the whole thing wrapped up? Is it whatever we're doing? We gotta get, obviously, to that city you keep going to. Where is it again? This wasn't the place we were looking for.
don't think so.
Woodruff. No, it
Well,
was the.
no, I was only supposed to find Saldana, I think, according to my letter, and I'll pull the letter back out.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
was only
forgetting
looking
what
for
your letter
Saldana.
said exactly, because I didn't think this would actually happen yet. I was gonna, it's been a while since we've been on the road a while. Let's backtrack and regroup here. Where are we going? in the
Okay,
end?
so in
Huh?
a
I
month
think
ago,
you-
I'm sorry. A month ago, Caius and Yora showed up in Milanador looking for Saldana, but they had missed Saldana by quite a while. But they received the owner of the inn there received a letter from Saldana saying that she was heading to Woodruff. And so Milanador is a month away by foot. And the gathering does take place in a little over a month.
But the original letter that Yora got was what I was asking about as well. It told her to go find me.
Told me to go find Turtles.
Right, and then go
Turtles will
to
be able to help me
get to.
get to Saldana,
Oh, okay.
I think. Right?
I thought there was a name of a town or something that we were going.
I thought so too. I thought it was Melindor or whatever.
It was Eridor, and that is the
Eridor.
continent you are on.
Continent. I thought it was a city.
So we made it. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Well, yeah, we made it. It was not hard to find a continent. A continent is huge. Have you ever looked at a proper map?
Well, I of course I have.
Yeah, and it's huge. And Saldana could have been anywhere.
You're not wrong.
So
Well, I
So,
yeah, mission accomplished.
Okay, now the next mission, I guess. What's going to? We each of us recognize at least one name from that list, right?
Well, I think, given all the information we have, I think the best choice would be go to Milanador, and we can talk to Gavin. Those are the only two leads we have at this point. Am I wrong?
And go to this party thing. I was so curious. Driving
I'm
me
curious
crazy.
too. Despite me living there, I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
That's not true. You know of the last one happening 5 years ago. You were too young to attend, but you, Farah, and Tainer, your childhood friends in Milanador, hid at the top of the stairs at the time and overheard part of the tales they were sharing during this gathering, until old Gavin caught you and sent the two elves into the rooms and then sent you home. So that's all you know of it.
Okay. So I do know of it, but yeah, he was kind of a grumpy dwarf and just never let me and my friends have any fun. And when we tried to kind of watch it, he just sent us away. Kind of boring. But I do think we should probably head there. That's the only thing I can think of at this point.
It's literally the only clue we've been given. So yes, I agree.
Yes. Here comes a party with humans.
Elves.
Elves, yeah.
Where I'm from,
Careful.
where I'm from, guys, there's elves. A dwarf here and there, but elves.
I can't wait to see Pembear dance. So, the only one of you that does not recognize any of the names is Azrael. And he's kind of looking at all of you, wondering what this is all about. Part of him seems to remember that his father had mentioned about your mother being there at the day of sacrifice, but that's all you know because your father didn't talk about her a lot after she passed.
So, are
But-
we going on a trip then?
Yeah, but I'm really tired and I don't know why I'm big and I think isn't someone still hurt? Isn't someone bleeding? I think I see a little drop of blood underneath the table from down here that I can see.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing.
I feel great.
Andrel, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm at full health. Never
This
felt better.
stew is great too, by the way. Compliments to the chef.
Thank you!
Well, it's nighttime, so are we gonna travel at night or are we gonna sleep and then go tomorrow?
I think sleeping would be a good choice, and then tomorrow we can find Trius and.
Caius, it's been such a long time since we've slept in like a real bed.
They're all lumpy for me.
Oswald, there's one thing I did want to tell you.
Yes.
You mentioned Silmair and Rouvain. Unfortunately, they were killed a few years ago.
What's that? That's horrible news.
You're telling me.
That's it?
That's it?
Am I supposed to know them, Yora?
Those are her parents. I never met her mom. Her dad and my dad would do business sometimes. That's how I got to know her. I told you this in the story.
Right. Well, when it's a story, it's different, and then you're like, oh, that's the person.
Young lady, how did your parents die?
Whose parents?
Yours.
Oh, they were killed by a cult, apparently.
What's this? A cult? Oh no. It can't be. No, that's impossible. You must all get a good night's sleep here. It's on the house.
Wait,
But-
no, what? What?
Oswald, I
No.
feel like you're not telling us something, and for us being people who've never met you, you seem to know an awful lot about people we know.
Only that you all are in great danger. You'll be safe here for the night. But let's keep your presence here as quiet as possible, because someone is likely hunting you.
Well,
Yora, please get small, quickly.
You can sleep here for the night at no cost. It is the least I can do, because all of you are so important.
Well, how are we supposed to sleep on that information?
You must. I mean, tomorrow you must set out. You must get to Milanador. That is where you'll find your answers.
Do you have a proper map?
I would imagine this young lady who lived there most of her life knows the way there.
But just in case.
No, I'm afraid I do not. You can check at Sid's.
Savannah, I'm gonna need you to make a proper, maybe 2 copies.
Sid's Alchemy might have a map.
It's fine, thank you. I rolled a 13 for an insight check.
What are you checking?
To see if this dude is out of his mind.
He is not out of his mind.
Okay.
In fact, he'll look at Sedana and he'll say, "If you see my daughter, a little halfling girl, always carrying a bow, her name is Tika. If you run into her, tell her, please, stay safe.
Trius,
I will do my best.
Trius fellow mentioned something about Tika. Where's this Tika at?
She is my daughter. She has gone to Milanador to observe the Day of Remembrance.
Oh, well, come on. Should we tell that Trius fella? That, I mean, I know his father just died, but didn't he say that we should talk to Tika? Maybe he would want to know where we're going? I don't know.
I think we can tell him in the morning.
Very well. Here's your keys. Feel free to get some rest when you are ready. I'll take care of these plates and bowls.
I thought you were rattling keys.
No, I was trying to open a butterscotch.
God, you're old.
Okay.
Old people candy.
Azrael, are you coming with us in the morning?
Yeah, are you coming with us?
We'll definitely come with you tomorrow morning. I mean, I can set out at night, but I understand why we need to rest.
And
I
then
can stay up too. I mean, it's not a big deal.
I wouldn't mind the rest. It's been a long day.
I mean, I don't need to rest.
the hour is up. Whoever had an hour or something. Wait, wasn't that your?
I thought it was 24 hours.
Yeah, that's-
Pen Bear.
No, that was me. It was that +1 on saving throws. It's off now.
Your earring disappeared.
Yeah,
Poof.
earring disappeared.
Oh, Pen Bear, what happened to your earring? It looks so stylish.
I had an earring.
Didn't see it?
Well, I mean, I can't really see my ears.
You didn't feel it?
No, I had something on my ear.
How does someone have their ear pierced and not notice it?
Well, I mean,
Is there a hole in your ear?
No.
How do you hear then?
Well,
I think you broke somebody, Greg.
That's funny.
whew, okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Furball biology questions.
I mean, I'm not that much different than, other humanoids that are just around you, so...
That's great.
Oh, that was great.
I just curious. I mean, yeah, it did look good. It was a good looking earring. Too bad. You should do it again.
I'll think about it. We'll see. I guess, if I get that, might as well get a tattoo or something as well too, or I don't know.
Tattoos are pretty dope.
I would get a tattoo.
I guess it's time to get some rest, and we'll start up in the morning.
Where are they even gonna have a bed to fit me?
Well,
He said they see people of different races. I'm sure they have a bed for you.
I'm taller than Pen Bear. What race is
mean-
taller than Pen Bear?
there might be something in the stables.
In the stable?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
I'll go there with you. I mean, I'll just go to a hay pile somewhere and go into the luxury.
Can I use you as a pillow? Is your shell comfy?
I mean, if you get the mossy part on the left, it's kind of more fluffy.
But what about a blanket? My blanket's not even gonna cover up my feet. I can't have my feet hanging out.
I could kill a few horses. I don't know.
I don't think
Go
that.
on.
I don't think that would make us very
No,
popular
I
if we
don't
did
want
that.
that
Kaya.
either. Okay, I'll figure it
You're
out.
pretty big. I just trying to think outside the box.
No, it's okay. I appreciate the pillow offer. I'll take that at least.
Okay, you just let me know where to plop down.
The stables. What about just right here by
Well,
the fire? Where
I don't know. Let's ask the innkeeper. What's his name again?
Oswald.
Oswald. I
Like the
was gonna say
penguin in
Oscar.
Batman.
Would you have a space for our friend here?
And he looks at Yora, sighs deeply, and he says, well, we have a large room. We could put 2 beds end to end,
See?
or
See?
2 mattresses. I'm sure we could figure something out.
There you go. Problem solved.
Guys, can I still use you for a pillow though?
Sure, why not?
Yes. I'll take it. Sheldana, do you want to come have a sleepover with me while Caius is my pillow? Pillow fight?
Okay, but I get Caius.
No, he's my pillow.
That is funny. I just pictured Caius being flung around.
Ah!
If he didn't have a bad sense of direction before, he sure as heck does now.
So y'all get your keys, and it takes a minute for Oswald to scoot the beds end to end. And he slides another bed through the door and for Sadana. And then he says, now, I pay good money for these pillows. Don't break them. And then he leaves and goes downstairs.
And breaks Sheldana's face with Caius.
Yeah. That's okay. We have a spare, I guess. Oh.
I'd rather not have my face indented by a turtle shell.
Oh my god.
That doesn't sound particularly fun, Yora.
Little square marks on your face when you get up.
Ooh.
Well, I always wanted a tattoo and thought scars looked great. This is not what I had in mind.
So y'all go to bed. Does anything happen while you're asleep? Nothing eventful from my end does.
Well, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna go outside and whistle to Fantis. And I'll tell him to find a nice place to rest. Probably on the looking at the inn. Probably on the top of the building there. And to keep an eye on the area if you can.
Okay, when he lands on the roof, you see that he's got a fish in his mouth. Still alive, and he's chomping on it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
no, it's not the dark human.
Darn it.
Okay, and I'll just go back in and go pick one of the beds that's empty and go to sleep.
Okay. Your feet hang off the end of the bed.
It is foolish, isn't it?
I haven't had a bed in like 5 years, so it's fine.
This is how beds work for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, when I had a bed, it was proper size, but that's what I'm expecting.
Pen Bear, why don't you
Other
roll
places.
a Constitution, please?
Really?
Yes.
Go on. There. 11.
You find sleeping on a bed so awkward and uncomfortable because you are so used to sleeping on the ground that you end up getting off the bed and laying on the floor to sleep. And then you sleep
Okay.
like a baby.
Cool.
Wait, does that mean that I need to make a constitution check for sleeping on Caius's back as a pillow? If we're talking about being comfortable?
Is this before or after you try and smack me over the head with Caius' shell?
Oh, honey, you got knocked the F out. You're across the hall. You got super Mario Kart off the map.
Panbear's trying to get comfortable. He hears the thud from Saldana getting yeeted across the inn.
Okay, so
Caius
Everyone
reaches
up
out,
Oswald,
casts lay on hands.
Oswald.
yes.
I know that you're doing a lot to apparently protect us, but do you have any chocolate milk?
We don't have chocolate. Our cows only come with white milk.
Do you have chocolate and milk? I
No,
can make chocolate milk.
I'm
don't
quite
have any
sorry,
brown cows?
Missy.
Just want chocolate.
You don't have any brown cows?
Yes, but surprisingly, they give us white milk.
Huh.
Send him back.
Yours gonna look at Pen Bear kind of like sideways. Like,
Well,
can you
I
do
don't-
that? Can you be a chocolate milk cow?
oh my god. No. That's not what I was expecting.
I think it's very
go.
awkward to milk the druid.
Oh my god.
You
No,
know,
I
if
don't
you
think I
turn
can do
into a
that.
chocolate milk cow, I'm gonna have her milking you.
That's fine. I'll do it.
oh my god.
And then Ash
Here's-
shows up
here's-
with cookies, and the world is right, and everyone's fathers are alive,
Here's the question, though. Theoretically, if
and we win D&D.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Well, I need rest right now, so we'll talk about
Right
that in
now,
the morning.
but
Yes.
later. Right now, okay.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Pen Bear. Everyone's being really accommodating, and I feel so lucky to have all my friends back in one spot and in Azrael.
Okay, so when you retire to your rooms,
Can we just have a sleepover in my room?
yeah, you are.
Oh,
In
like
fact-
all of us. Oh, we are all in the same room. Okay.
Caius, you feel Yora grabbing at your feet, and she's
Nope. Wouldn't do that. Sorry, what?
I'm
okay.
in my shell.
What part of him do you grab to hit Sildana with?
I'm completely in my shell at this point.
Okay, so she
I'm
picks up
just-
the shell and bashes Sildana over the head and laughs gleefully.
I'm so glad we're not being hunted by anything, that we can be silly. Yay!
And she's jumping on the bed.
it's not enough that I got bitten today, I also get bashed in the head with a turtle. What
So
did I do to them?
Sedana, I mean
Turtle
Yora,
bone mace.
roll a 1d20.
Oh god. Pero por qué? No, I don't want to be an initiative. What's happening? I don't want to do this. 4.
She swings Caius asks Sildana. Sildana does a quick sidestep and grabs Caius away from her, jerks him away, and then he takes a swing at her. 1d20, please.
Wait, who's taking a swing at who?
Sildana is taking a swing with
Inspiration.
Caius.
Sildana is a she, not a he.
Oh, inspiration on you. And Caius.
Wait, no. She has to do it at disadvantage because they're the same size. I'm a size bigger.
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
Yora can swing Caius at me because she's the same size. So Donna would probably have some issues there. She is not a giant like Yora.
Okay, you yank Caius away and try
I
to
think I'm like 3 times
lift
her size.
him above your head and throw.
Can still
Him
not
at-
lift 400 or 500 pounds.
Maximum is 580.
I'm pretty heavy. I'm like, I would guess I'm at least 3 something, if not 400 or 500
I like your
total.
background.
Sort.
Yeah, my carrying capacity is 150.
150?
I can push, drag, or lift up to 300. That's about it.
450 pounds is the average.
You're watching as Sildana is trying to lift this thing. And finally, she gives up, lets go, and grabs a real pillow and tries to smack you in the face with it.
I let her. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
You take no damage, but you have feathers in your hair.
I probably
Caius,
have feathers in my hair anyway.
you're finally on the floor. You roll off the bed and onto the floor, but you're backside down. So you're kind of stuck like that. So
I'm staying in the
you,
shell.
you are
I'm mostly like half asleep.
restrained? I don't know. Yora, it's your turn again.
No, I'm just gonna pick Caius up and end this and like put him like where the pillow would normally be, and I'm gonna probably try to like fluff up his like fluff on the fluffy end that he said, the mossy or whatever.
What part of the turtle is that, Greg?
That's the back left shell area.
Where the tail
More
is?
mossy. Well, because we traveled the same direction for so long that the moss, like mostly like we were shaded for the mornings, but the afternoon the sun would be on the one side. So
Usually on the
Oh,
north side.
yeah, one
you
side
grow
is more
moss.
mossy.
That actually makes no sense whatsoever, Greg. I'm sorry.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Most days we traveled in a similarly right direction, and so I have a fade pattern a little bit more on one side than the other.
Okay, so I imagine y'all bed down.
Yes.
Yeah, and as they're getting ready, so Donna's gonna kind of just tell Yora what she's been up to
Okay.
for the last couple of years. So when my parents died, Yora, I wasn't really sure what to do. So I started just basically, I kind of became like a bounty hunter, I guess. And I've just been like tracking people down that do crimes, and it's great.
That sounds really exciting.
I joined this clan, and they taught me a lot of stuff. They taught me They taught me how to be a lot better at hiding in the shadows and stuff.
Well, you were always really great at it. I don't really. I bet you taught them a thing or two.
Maybe. I mean, they showed me how to take better advantage of my environment. It's really cool.
See Caius' head pop out a little bit. That sounds fun. Can we do that, Yora?
Saldana, can you teach all of us to be sneaky, like you did in the dreams for Pender?
Sure.
When I hear that, I just
You're not in the room, bud.
He
Oh,
pops
no.
out.
Oh, I thought it was in the same room. Okay, never mind.
You got
Yeah,
your
I
own
thought-
room.
No, you said that we were all in the same room.
You,
I think
Saldana,
It's fine.
and
Don't-
Caius.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, but Pen Bear still pops out and says the same thing because he's so sneaky.
Oh, okay.
he's
That
actually
works.
been there the whole time. We never noticed him.
Okay, we'll go with that. And then you hear a deep voice from down the hall say,
Well, I was just gonna snort like in a not laugh at the whole stealth thing, but just saying like he learned something from them. Cool.
"Oh, look who popped up in chat." Unicharge. Eric
Hi, Eric.
Hey.
joining us briefly while he's on vacation. Have fun, Eric. We miss you. So, who actually goes to sleep?
Yora does.
Once Saldana's telling Yora what she's been doing, she'll go to sleep.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
as you're beginning to doze off, you hear that voice again crying out, "Father! Why have you left me?" And
Is
then,
there no noise ordinance in this town?
huh? The walls are paper thin.
Can we put in a complaint with someone?
So, as you go to sleep, you fall asleep rather quickly after that, feeling sad thoughts for Trius as he mourns the loss of his father, who is definitely dead. And
Spoiler alert.
Pen Bear, as you are sleeping, you have dreams. Haunting dreams. You see the people of your village burning. And you see yourself as though you are outside your own body. And you are laughing evilly as you are commanding the flames to leap from person to person, burning every person in your village, including the chieftain and his daughter. And then you wake up with a start. Sweat covers you. You're wet beneath the blanket that you were using because of the sweat and that sort of thing. You didn't wet the bed. And then gradually you have trouble at first going back to sleep, but eventually you manage.
Does it feel like just a regular nightmare to me, or is it something else, like maybe another of those nightmares that everybody sees?
It feels like a regular nightmare.
Just a regular, okay.
Night terrors, you might say, after
Okay.
what you experienced. Sadana, you dream of walking into the door of your home that fateful day, seeing your parents laying there, your family laying there, dead. But are they? Slowly, they begin to move. You hear bones snapping back into place, and crickety, they start to rise, and they look at you, and then they speak. "Why have you let this happen?" And then you wake up, also covered in sweat. Your hands are shaking. You feel a chill in the air, even though it's not very chilly out, and you're sweating beneath the blanket. Yora, you see
No. No. No, Peter.
Yora, as you are sleeping, you're again in that church. You see yourself ushered out as your father and his close friend stand with daggers drawn to face certain death. You see the people of the congregation wearing their white robes swarm after your father and his friend. And as you watch, you see Sass's father torn apart, not literally, but just beaten and attacked and dragged forward to the priest. And your father, he lasts a little bit longer, but eventually the numbers win out and he is disarmed, and both of them are dragged before the priest, the same priest that you saw in the home of Trius briefly. And then he laughs and he looks at you and says, "Why did you run, little girl?" And then you wake up.
And then the moss on Caius's shell grows a little bit more from my tears.
And Caius, as you lay there sleeping, your world goes dark. You are trapped within your shell. And some overly tall woman is using you to beat down on another woman. And then you fall to the floor and you're stuck on your back. And then you wake up like you're trying to roll over. And you startle Yora a little bit in her sleep. You are not sweating. But you are not pleased.
He's a reptile, I don't sweat.
And Azrael, you are back home, but not the home with the humans. You are on another continent, one covered with ice. All around, the winds howl. It is a wasteland, but not a desert. It is a wasteland of pure ice. The temperatures in Fahrenheit are 100 below zero. Okay? I don't know what that is in Celsius. And I'm sure someone's looking it up now. And and you look to your right and you see your mother departing on a ship, leaving to go fulfill her duties elsewhere. Then you see huge land masses above the center of the island, floating. These are like boulders, parts of mountains, cliffs that have broken off, and they are floating, defying gravity. And then one of them shoots out from amongst the others and strikes the ship. And the ship begins careening in a circle. And then it goes behind another mountain peak and disappears. And then you wake up. You don't remember this moment in your past. Maybe you blocked it out. Maybe it actually happened, or maybe it's just a nightmare. It takes you hours to fall asleep thinking about that nightmare. So, the next morning, y'all wake up bright and refreshed.
We had fun there and had to finish on a nightmare for everybody.
Oh, it is almost time. So, we have about 10 minutes left. What are your plans for the coming episode, I suppose?
Not to die.
Y'all come down for breakfast, and you're sitting around the table. Old Oswald puts down some eggs and some orange juice. Don't know where he got orange juice. Because it's not a tropical area. But he put some orange juice down and feeds y'all
What are you
breakfast.
talking about? They just the lady out front gave me cherries and peaches.
Yeah, but those are not tropical.
I think we're heading towards Milanolopolis.
Milanador.
Right.
We're heading to Milan, Czech Republic.
Adore.
Yeah.
Also, Milan's in Italy, not Czech Republic. I just realized. So
Just think
don't come to me for
Solana.
any geographical help.
What?
Think Sedana Milanador. That won't be confusing.
Yeah,
I can't believe I actually
really-
got that out.
I guess
From
we'll need.
Milanador.
We might need to do. I mean, we need to get ready for the trip. It's a month out. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying
at
on my
least
bird,
it's
but-
not a year. I mean, that was a long journey to. I guess we did find one single person in a whole big place, but it's still
We found everybody.
right. I mean, we were just, you know what I mean. But a month, we can do that in a week.
Do any of you talk about your dreams?
No.
no.
A resounding no. Not even Caius, who had the most fun dream?
I don't know if that was fun.
I mean, it was fun for Yora.
Remember that little pillow fight you had last night? I had a dream about it. It was like a roller coaster ride. It was neat. But then I kind of woke up angry for some reason.
Well, I woke up sad. So, do you want to change? Would you like to switch?
No. Yes?
Azrael, roll me an insight check with advantage. Okay, that uses your advantage that I awarded you earlier. You are sitting at the table and you hear about the pillow fight from Caius, and it takes you a moment to figure out what a pillow fight is.
Well, for that matter, a roller coaster.
And
It was my simile.
that sounds like a lot of ups and downs to me. So,
You're awful.
yeah, I know. Thank you. And so, you have thoughts of a pillow fight, trying to figure out how Yora was able to strike Saldana with Caius, and you're trying to picture it in your mind, and it just doesn't jive right for some reason. And what else do y'all do?
Get ready to go on a month-long trip.
Okay. Where are you going to get these supplies?
Well,
They're just gonna appear out of nowhere because magic.
yeah. I guess we'll have to walk around town and go
Okay.
to shops and figure out what's in that town.
Okay. As you
I'm
walk
sure,
around...
I'm sure Trius. I'm sure Trius will be able to guide us in the morning and tell us where to go.
So, are you all going over to Tria's house?
Yes.
Yeah, if
Yep.
he's not showing up to the inn, then yes.
Yeah, he's not showing up. Trius... we're just going to jump over there. Trius is busy digging a grave. Off to the side, you see a partially engraved tombstone that he's been working on. he does know a little bit about stone carving because his father was a miner and a stone carver. And his father taught him a few things. It's not the favorite thing for Trius to do, but his father deserves. Y'all stop chatting with Trius while I'm doing this. He wants to do this for his father. And he can tell you next week what he engraves on the tombstone when he catches up to the party. Y'all tell him that you're heading to Milanador. And he tells you that Sid's Alchemy might have some useful items for you to buy for the journey. And to be careful, because there has been word that strange new creatures exist between Woodruff and the lands leading to Milanador. And above all, avoid the forest to the northwest that surrounds the Prophet's Tower. Those woods are haunted. And next week when we're off next week, aren't we?
Unfortunately.
Fortunately. I want to say happy birthday to my beautiful wife. Her birthday is on Friday. And she is younger than me. And that's all I will say. But she is a treasure.
Happy birthday.
And let's see. Also, happy late birthday by 2 days to my friend Roz, because she rocks. She was on the 20th.
Happy birthday to Dave yesterday.
Yes, Dave. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And let's see.
And many more.
We need the guy with the lute to sing that.
So, Jen, would you like to tell anybody? No, last time he brought that lute on camera, it didn't show up well. Would you like to tell anybody about Thursday?
Candlekeep.
Yes.
Me. Here. Thursday. 7 o'clock. You heard.
Are all the spots filled?
We have one open spot that has only... Oh, no. Mark did claim it. That's true. Yes. But I could always fit in a sixth person.
Oh.
I prepared ahead of time.
Does Peralta really have a loot?
Peralta really did have a loot.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can add in a sixth.
If I can get it to show up, that'd be great. But
Background off.
Oh, your
Yeah,
guitar?
Put it in front of your face right next to it. It's fun. It's fun like that.
It is Grandpa's guitars, yes.
But yeah, Thursday here, D&D Play 20, doing the level 10 Candlekeep mystery.
So make sure
gonna be
everybody
fun.
tunes in. Jen is a
Yeah.
great dungeon master. I really enjoy watching her, and obviously so do the viewers, because every time you do something, it gets mad attention. And so, Greg, on the other hand, has Curse of Strahd next Monday. Would you like to
do.
tell them about that?
Well, it's been a really interesting campaign, and we've kind of come to a point where they're leaving behind some stuff and moving on to some better stuff, some bigger stuff, I should say. And in that journey, we're hoping to bring in a few people as well, viewers and such, to play some NPCs here and there. And maybe most of them will just be like little small roles here and there, but you never know if somebody is interested, they can let me know. And one of the people that we're bringing in who has been with us already is Jen with her character Avare, and she's gonna hopefully be showing up next week, depending on how things go. So that's pretty exciting, and yeah, we're excited to have the next little set of the next couple months. It's gonna be interesting. I'm guaranteeing it's gonna be good D&D.
And a week from Thursday, we will have Out of the Abyss returning. However, we will not have an episode next Tuesday of Dragons of a Winter Storm. We had the first Tuesday and the first Thursday of each month off. They fell on different weeks for both campaigns this time around. But Dragons of a Winter Storm got an extra episode in. And so we will be off next Tuesday with this stream, but we will be on for the following 3 Tuesdays after that. I want to thank Dave for joining us. I don't know if you'll still be available in 2 weeks, but if you are, you're more than welcome. And hopefully Eric will be back. We shall see. Dave, do you have anything you would like to promote?
Nothing I want to promote, but I just want to thank everybody for being so welcoming. The community's been great. I can't say enough great things about you guys. And I've been plugging you in other places too, so hope to continue to do that, and I'll be a viewer, so it's all good.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was super fun. I hope you can join us next time too.
I'm going to miss that deep voice.
Not yet.
Occasionally I'll come and haunt you, when you're in Hangout chat.
Oh, boy. I'm speechless again.
Can you say hello, Peter? Imagine it's quiet. You're typing.
Hello, Peter. Said you wanted to hang out with me.
Uh-oh. So, moving on. Eric, do you have anything to say? Eric? Oh, you're not here. That's right. Maybe you'll be here next week. No, you won't be here next week either because we don't air. Maybe the following week.
He is
Who
planning
knows?
on it. He's excited to jump back into the story, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Because he's the next one that's going to have a nightmare. So.
And Eric, don't worry about it. Pete did an excellent job imitating you and your accent and everything. It was perfect.
I mean, I bought it.
Yeah, for
Hook,
sure.
line, and sinker.
Apparently, I
yeah.
sounded exactly like Trius. Who knew? And Trius is a big baby. He cries a lot. So, let's see. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. If you haven't, remember, our players do get random madness for each subscription, and you get to watch unlimited past episodes on our Twitch channel when you are subscribed. And this episode will be uploaded to YouTube a week from today. So everybody have a fantastic night. Thank you for joining us. We sincerely value each and every one of you. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good week.